What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading, and we are back. We are back with another daily trade review. Today, we are going to be reviewing some ugly trades that were taken. Ugly, all thanks to yours truly, myself. Took quite a few trades where I jumped the gun and I got in a trade before I actually had the pattern to get in the trade. So basically I put my order out on the active trader at the area where I wanted to get into the trade. I needed the candle that was working to close and then the next one to trigger me in, and you already know what happened. That one that was still working triggered me in. Stock went against me on a couple of them, stopped me out for a loss. One of them, I ended up getting out of it, and you already know that one probably worked out. But yeah, just a sloppy day. In addition to being a sloppy day, it was a missed opportunity day. So let's go ahead, let's get the thumbnail watch list pulled up. Woo, that thunder and lightning is wicked out there. I'm not sure if my mic is picking it up, but we'll look at the thumbnail watch list, look at TRADERVUE, and then we'll get these trades reviewed. So come on, let's get it. All right, so that was our watch list for the day. A fairly full watch list. Disclaimer, we had 3 stocks on there that we really had no intentions on trading. Just dropped them on there because they were being mentioned over in RT's chat room. So I figured I would drop them and just see what they were doing. But we had AREB. That was one that we weren't going to trade. We had CVX, we had DE, we had FREY, we had MU, we had Tesla. Can you believe it? We had Tesla on the watch list this morning. We actually took a trade on Tesla, pretty much break even, but we missed a trade on Tesla early in the morning that would have been a beautiful trade. And we just missed it. We had CPG. We did take a trade on that. We had Nvda. We took a trade on that. IINN. That was one of those being discussed over there in Relentless Traders chat room. We had VERU, which we took a trade on. And we had USEA, which was another one that they were discussing over at RT's chat room. There were 2 others that we traded that are not on the watch list. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop those on here now. Probably gonna be surprised at this one that I put on there. GME. We took a trade on GME today. And the second one was MRNA. That was one that we traded options on quite a bit during the small account challenge, but we did take a trade on MRNE as well. But just looking at those charts, nice uptrends. When I see uptrends and I didn't make money, I call that a missed opportunity day. So had quite a few opportunities that we just missed. Some of them came late in the day. DE, that was late in the day. MU, that was late in the day. We're done by then, but there were quite a few other ones that were fairly early. But let's go ahead. Let's get TRADERVUE pulled up. Reviewing trades for Thursday, July 7th. We took 7 trades today. Closed P&L, 2143. Look at these trades. Look at these trades. Nvda, this was one that we went in on a half size. So we went in only risking $25 to make 50. We basically made 1 R out of that trade. VERU, same thing. We went in on a half size. We lost that half size. That was one that we got triggered in, or not even, can't say triggered in. That's one that we jumped the gun on. We had Tesla. MU was one that pattern hadn't formed and we got in. Took a full stop on that one. So that's 70 what's that? Almost $77 right there. Or no, almost $79 that we should have in our account still. We had CPG, decent gain on that one. mRNA and GME, basically break-even trades, basically flat trades to close it out. But let's go ahead. Let's get the charts pulled up. Let's get to seeing what we were seeing. If you have not already hit that like button, I would appreciate it. Perfect opportunity to do it while I get these charts pulled up. But let's take a peek. It's an early entry trade. We got in this one up. We got to go down to the bottom. Got in at 9:34. So this was a fairly early entry trade. Let's take a peek. Let's see what we were seeing on this one. I'm gonna blow these candles up. We got in this one at 9:34. And we got in at 155.25. So we see Nvda kind of pull back down, and then it left this nice bottom and tail. It did have what I like to call a little indecision up here. Would have liked to seen this come all the way up, the body of that. But we got in right here. We put our stop down at the bottom. Again, this was a half position. This was a half position. So this almost would have hit target. This missed target by like $9. Almost stopped us out. Almost stopped us out. And we ended up moving our stop up. Ended up moving our stop up, and we got out of this one at 9:57. Where is 9:57 at? That's 9:58. So we're gonna get out in this candle. At 156 and $8. There we go. So got out as this was coming back down. We do see this would have eventually hit our target. It would not have stopped us out. So this would not have stopped us out. This would have hit target. Let's look at it on the 1 minute real quick. That's what I'm noticing. Yeah, we definitely entered in off the 2 minute chart. 1 minute definitely was not showing anything worth getting into, but this would have hit target. Wouldn't have stopped us out. Would not have stopped us out. Just I don't know what you call that first trade. Call it decent, I guess. This was our second trade of the morning. VERU. Let's get VERU pulled up. We see that this thing never went in our direction, stopped us out. So let's look and see. We got in this at 9:57. 9:57 on the number. 1453 is where we were getting into it at. Let's pull up the 5 on this one. Yeah, this is just not a good entry at all. We're coming up to this area right here that we got clearly marked on the chart. Go back to the 2 minute. Actually, let's take a peek at one other chart. Yeah, I see no reason to take this one. I don't see a reason on the 15. I don't see a reason on the 5. And I don't see a reason on the 2 minute at all. No clear defined pattern. Coming up to resistance that we clearly have marked on the chart. And we got out of this at 9:59. So got out of it in the next candle, stopping out at 14:37. Again, no clear pattern, no clear stop. There's no place to put a stop. Man, that rain is coming down like crazy. So took a $25 L on that trade. That basically got us break even on the day. Let's see what we were seeing on Tesla. This used to be a high dollar stock. It then came way down in price. Let us see. All right, let's get on down to the bottom here. We see that we were maximum unrealized gains, 31. And this may have been another half position. Let's see, we only took 10 shares on this. Max unrealized losses on this one was $3.80. So let's take a peek. Let's see where we was getting in this one at. So 10:08, we got in at 719 and 93 cents. 719 and 93. All right, so getting in right here. Stop is going to be down here. Actually, no. Let's see, what kind of stop did we say we had a... Actually, this had a $3 stop. So we were getting in off of that candle right there. Or putting our stop below that candle. So got in right here. Let's back this out. Let's just see what we had stopped out. See? Look at that. And this one didn't even go. Again, like I said, let's do the math on this one. Let's say 50 divided by, let's say $4. We would have needed 12 shares. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's just some funky trading going on today. So, yeah, if we needed, actually, let's see. Let's go 50 divided by 3.5. Yeah, we need like 15 shares with the stop right there. We had 10 shares. We got out of this at 10:11. So we got out that candle right there, 720.43. 720.43. Now, do y'all see why I call this an ugly day of trading? We got out right there. We got out right there as this came back down. It came nowhere near. Actually, if we'd have had to stop there, this one might have stopped out. Let's see what the low of that candle is. 718.42. Let's see what the low of that one is. 718.27. See, that one would have stopped us out. So that's why we had to stop down there. And we would not have stopped out. This is why I say missed opportunities, y'all. $3 stop getting in right there. That is, let's call it 720. So we need $6 out of the trade. We needed 726. We would have hit target over here. So we would have been in this trade for a good little while, but it's all a part of the strategy. But this thing went 735. This thing just grinded all day. And we missed it. Let's look at the 5. Let's look at the 5. That's it right there. So we took a full lot on this. That candle is $5. So watch it. 50, let's divide that by 5. 10 shares. There we go. So we entered this off the 5-minute chart. We got a $5 stop. So we need $10 out of the move. So we need this to go to 730. 730. So we're getting out of the trade right there. And then it went $5 more. So clearly would have hit target. We moved our stop to break even before we should have moved it to break even. Because let's look at this. Had we moved it to break even, which is right there, once it got us past 1R, actually 1R would have got us over here. Let me see, what's the high of that one? 720.69. Which one would have been close? What's the low of this? 720. So this one might have got us out at break even. We might have got out at break even. But yeah, missed opportunity. No way around it though. Definitely a missed opportunity that we did not make any good money on that trade. All right, let's check out MU. I'm just getting discouraged in these trades that we took today. Man, just ugly. And I guess it's going to continue to get ugly when you look at this and see maximum unrealized gain 0. We took a full stop. We got in this one at 10.15. Let's see what 10.15 was looking like. Got in at 58.61. So we're getting in. Let's keep going. Right there. Take a peek at this on a 2 real quick. Let's see. This one here was one that, again, we had this come down. This came back up to test the VWAP. We put our order in to enter if it broke this candle. Stop down here. But this 5-minute candle had not finished. It had like basically just started. Oh, I'm sorry, that's on the 2. It had just started. This 2-minute candle. Man, see, I'm just all the way jacked up. Nope. This had 15 seconds to be done. There we go. This had 15 seconds before this candle would have closed. And then we would have gotten in on the next candle to break it. But we got triggered in before it even finished. We put our order out there before this even finished. Triggered us in. And you see what it did. Totally went against us. 2 minutes later, we getting stopped out. 58.40. 58.40. We taking that full stop. When this triggered me in, should have been out of it. Should have just took whatever that little loss would have been. $10, $5, $20, whatever it was going to be. Get out of the trade, especially when it broke VWAP. Because for one, we shouldn't have been in the trade. So, yeah, not good. Not good trading at all. Man. All right, let's see what CPG was showing. CPG, we see we made a little over 1R on this trade. This one was up 85. So we were in the good, $85. Got in this one at 10.20. Let's find that 10.20 candle right there. We got in this at 7.23. 7.23 right there. All right. 5 minutes, halfway decent, just kind of chugging, or 2 minute, I'm sorry. Let's go to the 5. Let's take a peek at the 5. 5 looks good. Nice bottom and tail. We're going to get in when it breaks that candle. Let's see, range on this one. So we entered this off of the 5 minute, and we could tell that because the range of that candle was 8 cents. We took a 10-cent stop, so we needed 500 shares. Needed this to go 20 cents. The high was 7.23. So we needed this to go to 7.43. And we see that it just missed it up there. Got out of this at 7.35 at 10.37. Let's find that one. 7.35. As it's coming back down. So good exit on that one, and I'll tell you why. We see that this came up to this area that we had clearly marked on the chart. This is a good reason why we mark our charts up in the morning. It came up and flushed back down, did not even stay close to it. So once this started coming back down, let's get out of the trade. We see it almost came down and stopped us out had we would have stayed in the trade, but it never did get back above where we got out at, except over here, I guess it did. But we would have been in this all day and it still would not have hit target. So that was a good exit. I'm good with that exit. Good with that exit. Next one, what do we got? Mrna. These were some late morning trades that we seen pop up. Look at that. That's a nice chart. Not really giving you no entries on the 5 minute. The 2 minute looks like. 2 minute, maybe right here on this little, I don't know what you would call it, but you would have had to put the stop way down there. But we see it would have made money. Came back over here again. Another one of those same ones. You can get in right there, stop way down there. Would have made money. And a few pullbacks. But let's see what we did on this one. I think this is one that I jumped the gun on. Got in this one at 11.04. 11.04. Got in this at 170 and 53. So right there. Indeed. Wanted to take this trade after this candle closed, breaking that candle, putting the stop right there. Let's highlight that. That's 60 cents. We need $1.20 out of this trade. We would have needed this trade to go to 171.85. 171.85. We would have been hitting target right there. But because we had taken those other two trades, jumping the gun, we got out of this trade basically flat, making $7. And this cleanly went to target. This would have cleanly went to target. Stop would have been down there. It never got close, and it would have went to target and some. This is another one like Tesla, y'all. Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. Let's get this last one out of the way. Let's get GME out of the way. Man. I had to give me some good sleep tonight. Just wake up ready to take on the market tomorrow. Because you got to forget about these bad trades. Can't wake up the next morning thinking about them. But let's see. We got in this one at 11.11. So it would have been that candle right there. 727.60. Do y'all already see what I see? We're getting in on this candle. Wrong. Should not be. We should be getting in on this candle. When it breaks that candle, put the stop down there. Put the stop down there. Come on. Come on. This is another one that would have hit target. Let's highlight this candle. That candle is 70, call it 75. So we need $1.50 out of this move. So we need $1.50. We need this to go to 129. That's target right there. That's target right there. That's 3 trades that we just looked at that would have hit target. This was another one that I had to order in the system. Triggered me in too early. So I just got out of it after making the boneheaded mistake on the first 2 that went against me. So first 2 go against me, I take losses on. These next 2, I say, oops, I'm in too early. Let me get back out of them. Get out of them. Both of those would have went to target. But had we just did what we supposed to have done, the first 2 we wouldn't have entered into because they never would have triggered us in. The 2 these last 2, this one and Tsla and Mrna, so that's 3 that would have went to target. Those 3 would have triggered us in when we should have been getting triggered in, and they would have went to target. Ugly, 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 ugly. Man. This one would have went right to target, 129. Bam. It would have peekabooed over this little area, gave us our money, and we would have been good. We see it kept going. It kept going. So, yeah. We got to do better tomorrow. Have to do better. Have to make sure that we do not put an order in the system. Do not put an order in the system. And I'm going to show you what I talk about when I say I put an order in the system. Let's go there real quick. So what'll happen? Let's say a stock is moving. It's doing its thing. I could drop an order right there. And you see on there, you see the bracket. So let's just say that this thing just moving around, bouncing, doing its thing. If the candle that I need to be entering in has not finished and it's still moving, it might pop up here and trigger me in. Once the candle is completed, I can go on and drop it there. And then once it triggers me in, I'm good. But this morning, for some reason, I was putting that order there before the candle had closed. And then that candle would come up, hit me, get me in the trade. I shouldn't be in the trade. Man, yeah, that's an ugly day, y'all. Ugly day. Stayed green, so didn't take any money out of the account. But at the same time, we missed. Man, today could have been a good day. Today could have been a pretty solid day. But we're going to go and wrap this up. I need to go and get me something to eat. And we will be back at it tomorrow. I hope y'all enjoyed the recap. Hopefully y'all learned something. Mainly don't do what Look Around did. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow. All right, peace.